here with another 5 meals for £25, and this week our food shopping came from Sainsburys, so I will leave the link for the grocery shop in the description box below in case you want to check out the whole food shop that I did there. But I will share the prices for all of the ingredients and the total price for each recipe as we go through. This week the recipes were quite quick and easy, which was really great for some kind of speedy but tasty family midweek meals. So I hope you find them useful, and let's get having a look at our 5 meals for £25. The first of our dinners are some Greek pork flatbreads. So I'm going to use some of this extra lean pork stir fry meat. You could obviously use pork loins or anything else you want to just chop up, or you could use chicken if you don't eat pork. We're going to use that one. And then the seasonings, you need some oregano and some paprika. You need the zest and juice of 1 lemon and a couple of good sized garlic cloves. And then for the veg, I'm going to roast some pepper and some red onion, and we're going to serve that in some flatbreads. You can put yoghurt on as well if you want yoghurt, or hummus, anything else you want to sort of drizzle over. But we are going to top it as well with a crumbling of feta cheese, and we're going to serve ours with some roasted new potatoes. So I've got about half a pack there. So I'm going to do mine in the air fryer, but if you don't have an air fryer, you could roast yours in the oven. So let's get prepping our veg. Just want to start by adding your pork with your seasonings, the zest of a lemon and the juice of half a lemon to the bowl, and leave that to marinate while you prep your veg. Once your veg is prepped, you just want to add the pork and veg and garlic to the air fryer with a drizzle of oil, give it a mix and cook it for around 15 minutes on the air fry mode. While your potatoes and pork are cooking in the air fryer, you just want to crumble some feta cheese and slice some lemons, and then you're ready to serve. The next of our dinners is some nachos. So I'm going to be making a beef chili. Apologies, that is a bit similar to the burritos we had last week. But it's Archie's birthday today and he has requested nachos. So who am I to let my recipe video get in the way of an 11-year-old's birthday wishes? So I'm essentially going to make the beef chili like I did last week. So I've got some passata, got my red kidney beans, a red pepper, a red onion, and then I'm going to use some of this bravas mix. There's not much left, but that's like paprika, cayenne, stuff like that in there. I've got some paprika and some chilli. I'm going to do a squirt of tomato puree just to thicken it up. And then instead of serving it in the wraps or with rice, we're going to have it as nachos. So I've got some salted tortilla chips and some extra mature cheese. So let's get prepping our veg. Once your mince is browned, you just want to drain off any excess fat and then go in with your seasonings and your veg, kidney beans, passata and tomato puree, and allow that to simmer until all of your veg is soft and your sauce is thick, and then you're ready to layer up with your tortilla chips. The next dinner is some barbecue chicken drumsticks. So I've got one of these big packs of drumsticks, and I think we've got about 8 in there, and they're a really good size. So these work out a lot cheaper than buying chicken breasts. Of course, if you don't like drumsticks, you could do thighs, or you could do it with chicken breast, but it would probably get a little bit dry. So what I'm going to do is season these with some barbecue seasoning and cook them in the oven quite low, probably about 160 degrees for about half an hour or so until they're actually cooked. And then I'm going to make like a sticky barbecue glaze with some barbecue sauce. We've got the Nando's one, some probably a little bit more barbecue seasoning, some mixed herbs, and we put some Cajun in ours just to make it a little bit spicier. But obviously it's entirely up to you. If you don't like it spicy, you could just go for some barbecue and some herbs or some garlic, whatever you fancy. And then when they're cooked, I'm going to kind of baste on the glaze and pop them under the grill so they go all sort of crispy and sticky. And we're going to serve it with some homemade wedges and some beans. So there's not too much prep. I've just got slice my potatoes and give these a season. And then I'll come back and show you the fun bit of the sticky glaze. So let's get going. While your seasoned drumsticks are cooking in the oven, you just want to prep your potatoes for your chips and pop those in the air fryer as well, just with a drizzle of oil. And then you need to add your barbecue sauce and seasonings to a bowl ready to baste on to your cooked drumsticks. I decided just to add some plain barbecue sauce to the boys' chicken because I felt that the marinade might be too spicy, but you can obviously make yours as mild or as spicy as you like. Of our pesto pasta. So I've got 2 of the chicken breast fillets here, which I'm just going to dice up. I'm going to season that with some black pepper and fry that with some red pepper, a normal onion, some mushrooms, and then I'm going to cook my pasta. And then when the pasta and the chicken and everything is cooked, I'm going to add in probably just short of half a jar of the green pesto. You could use red pesto if you prefer, or if you don't like pesto, you could use like just a tomato based sauce, or whatever you fancy, but pesto is really, really tasty with this. And then I'm going to top it with some grated cheese when we serve. So it's a really quick and easy one, takes probably like 20 minutes. So I'll just prep the veg and then I'll show you how to cook it. Once your chicken is browned, you just want to add your veg to the pan as well and cook until soft while your pasta cooks. And then when everything is cooked through, you can combine with 3 generous teaspoons of pesto and give that a mix and serve with some grated cheese. The last of our dinners this week is some homemade fish and chips. So I've got some of these Stamford Street white fish fillets. There's actually 6 in here, and obviously there's actually 3 of us here for dinner today, but I'll price it for 4. So you'll have a couple of these left over. Or obviously if you're super hungry, you could obviously eat 2. But we're just going to have 1 each, so I've got those. I'm going to do some homemade chips. So I've just got a couple of baking potatoes that I'm going to do in the air fryer just with a drizzle of oil. We're going to have ours with some peas and carrots. So I've just got some of the frozen peas and 1 large carrot. And then I'm actually going to do the fish in some breadcrumbs. So I've got some of these inspired to cook panko breadcrumbs, and I'm just going to roll the fish in some beaten egg and some flour. Just going to season my flour with some pepper, and then obviously that will hopefully help the breadcrumbs to stick. You could do it without the breadcrumbs if you wanted to. You could just drizzle the fish with some oil and put some seasonings on. If you're gluten free or whatever, but we're going to use these panko breadcrumbs, and I'll probably do it in the air fryer, but again, if you didn't have an air fryer, you could just pop them in the oven. So it's quite a quick and easy one, which is what we like, so let's get going. Just want to brush your fish with the egg, roll in the flour, back in the egg and then in the breadcrumbs until it is coated. I made the mistake of using the whole tub of the breadcrumbs, which I really didn't need to do, so don't make that mistake. And then you just need to prep your potatoes and cook it all in the air fryer while your veggies cook, and then you're ready to serve. Super quick and easy. thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did and you enjoy all things foodie, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you really soon in another video. Bye.